What's going on, my friend? How the hell are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Brian the Divine Healer here with you. About to do something different, okay? So I was kind of going through my cards because, I was about to do a tarot card reading, and then I found these. Yes, I forgot I had these. These are like oracles, but they're more so like your emotions, okay? So, for example, I'll give you one card here. The first card here, just so you get an idea, it says grief. Grief. Okay, and then of course I need my glasses. It's so damn small to read. Okay, so then it says, in pain, find healing and deeper connection to the self. So what this is really doing, it's going to tell you your emotions and how to transmute that energy into something positive. So this is your transmuting negative to positive energy emotional reading. Yeah, sounds good to me. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So I'm going to do 7 cards for the 7 days. The next upcoming 7 days, we're going to see what your emotions are like and how to handle them. Okay, that's basically what it really is. All right, so we're going to start, say Friday. We'll start for tomorrow, right? Day's almost over now. So tomorrow will be Saturday for most of y'all. If not, well, just do the math of 7 days. All right. I'm just gonna do this mystery draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like that. All right. Just small cards, so I got enough room to line them up. All right, so Saturday, tomorrow, this is your energy now. And it is avoidance. So on Saturday, you're going to be avoiding things. You're not going to want to deal with things. You're going to be this hermit hiding out, right? So it says here, face what you fear, for avoidance is but a temporary refuge. Wow. So whatever you're afraid of avoiding, whatever you're avoiding that you're afraid of, I think you need to just kind of take the bull by the horns. Okay, this is tomorrow's energy. This is Saturday's energy. So avoid the avoidance. Whatever you're fearing, you got to face it head on, okay? I like it so far. All right, so let's get into Sunday here. What's Sunday all about? It's going to be about obsession. Release the chains of thought and free your mind. So, obsession is basically putting all your focus, all your attention, all of your energy onto one thing. And that's gonna be where you're at on Sunday. So you're being told here to kind of switch it up, change your thought process as far as in looking at other things. So don't focus, so don't be hyper fixated on one thing. Broaden your horizons, open up to see what else is there. Okay, so then that will help you kind of get unobsessed. All right, let's go to Magic Monday here. What's your Magic Monday gonna be like? We got apathy. Oh, feeling apathetic, are you? Ignite your passion, for it is the antidote to indifference. Indifference can be very crushing. Okay, being indifferent, which is basically meaning you don't give 2 craps. You're not gonna say yes, you're not gonna say no. You don't have an answer. Okay, and so I think that you're gonna have to kind of get into this energy of lighting a match into your own ass, because you do it for other people here. Okay, so Monday is gonna be like a turnaround. It's gonna be like a you day. All right. Tuesday, what do we got for a terrific Taco Tuesday? It's guilt. Feeling guilty on Tuesday? Maybe because of this. Okay? Because maybe you're now igniting your own passions. Okay? So, guilt says, release the chains of the past mistakes and embrace the growth they bring. Release the chains of the past mistakes. Okay, so that's the guilt. So you're going to be, I mean, that's a past thing, right? So Tuesday to Monday, it's a past day. Could be talking about this, making decisions, not making decisions. But either way, with the guilt here, you know, a lot of people, they tend to like dwell on the situation, or you know, like say, you know, you get ghosted from your relationship and you know you got no closure. And some people fixate on that kind of wanting to know, right? And sometimes when you know, or you're not saying anything, that you know the guilt does pop up. So for the past mistakes that you're not trying to focus on, that's the plan. You know, I mean, we all make mistakes, we all do things wrong, we're not perfect. So instead of harping and dwelling on those thoughts and those feelings, you're being suggested to kind of let that shit go, basically, in a nutshell. In a handbag, high up in a tree. All right, let's get to Wednesday. Wednesday's looking like illusion. Magical illusions. Where'd the card go? I don't know. Oh, it's right here. That was pretty clever. Okay, here we go. We have seek reality. Took me a minute to figure that out. Seek reality, even if it's now and challenging. So, you know, instead of burying this guilt here, okay, because I think this is, I mean, it's just training right along through the whole week of your emotions here. Because you got the avoidance, right? So you're avoiding something you're obsessed over, and the apathy is leading you to have guilt because you're hiding an illusion. You see how that all just lines up, okay? So that's kind of how the reading is here for you. And this is the Wednesday, your illusions. You need to just look at things for what they are. Even if you got to stop feeling about that situation, event, or person, you need to look at the hard wiring of it. You need to look at the logical point of it. So, like, what kind of friendship do you have? Is it just based on, like, you know, what you could do for me, I could do for you? You know, those are the nut and bolts things you got to really look at to help you get out of illusion. So that's the reality you got to look at, which is what's going on in the present moment. Okay? So now we're off to Thursday. Thursday is all about dependency. So find strength in self-sufficiency and empowerment. So you're breaking this illusion here because there was an obsession, and that goes with the dependency, obviously. So you're working through something here this week that is really gonna challenge you. It's gonna take a lot for you to try to see what you are hiding from, feeling bad about, but you can't stop whatever you want, whatever's going on, whatever you're doing. And you're living in this shadow illusion zone, like nobody knows but you. And that is a dependency that you're hooked on this thing, whatever this thing is you got going on in your life, okay? So you need to just break that off. And instead of being dependent on that, kind of like, you know, with the obsession, you need to get out of that one-track mind and focus somewhere else. So that's with the dependency. You need to focus something else, shift your mentality, and then your emotions will follow, okay? So here we got for Friday, kapow. What is your Friday? Friday is all about rejection. Boom. Rejection. Yeah. Through the sting of being left out, we discover our inner worth. Okay, So you might be feeling you're going to be missing out. You're being left out. No one cares, and that is the emotion. That is part of this illusion that you're carrying for this guilt of this obsession that you're avoiding looking at. And so clearly this is the choo-choo train that is telling you how to work whatever situation, event, or person out is, I'm going to say it's going to be pretty accurate. It really is going to be, because I feel it's so strong, because it lines up every single day for how you felt, how you're going to react. And then the next day is like how you're going to change things, how you're going to see things, how are you going to move and be things. It's all just like this chain of events. So with the rejection here, you just have to really know that sometimes if you can't have it, then you weren't meant to have it. That's not rejection, it's just not for you. So that is changing that mentality, getting out of that illusion, and you'll be set free for the next week. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a little something different. It was your mood reading. I think I'm going to do it again. Leave a comment if you think that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to do more. But other than that, have a safe weekend. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, be well. Peace and prayer every day, my friends. And I'll see you on the next one.